Yeah, it's Blender with another banger. In this video, we're talking about Lil Jeff, the pistol professor, who went on the legendary drill run out of Chiraq, which we chronicled in 3 different episodes, which we're now combining in this special video after YouTube decided to age restrict the other 3 episodes. Alright, rest in peace to all the fallen, including Jeffrey Harris, the legendary Lil Jeff. We're gonna be covering some of Lil Jeff's most legendary drills. One outside of a school that was retribution after he got his watches stolen, and another drill that he did in between trips to LA, and the legendary drill that finally ended his career. We are also going to discuss the birth and the origin of the Bloodhounds in Chicago. Yeah, it's Blender with another banger. In this video, we're gonna talk about Bloodyhound Lil Jeff, the pistol professor, who's the hottest voice coming out of Chicago, or Chiraq. He claims to have 10 bodies at least, and we have lyrics to match up with 2 of the bodies that he proudly claims after the ops supposedly hit a lick for some of his watches, but he got his get back. Alright, let's dive into this news clip, and then we're gonna break down the bars of this drill that Lil Jeff went on with his goons.
Breaking news, gunfire in the Loop in the middle of the day, leaving 2 high school students dead and police looking for suspects. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ben Bradley.
And I'm Lourdes Duarte. WGN's Julian Cruz is live on the scene in the Loop with more.
Well, Lourdes and Ben, 2 Chicago charter school students ages 16 and 17 years of age respectively rushed to Northwestern Memorial Hospital this afternoon, where they were pronounced dead after a brutal drive-by attack near Washington and Wabash.
Approximately 12:25 today, several students were exiting the Innovations High School when 2 cars pulled up and a group of individuals exited said vehicles, fired multiple times, striking 2 of the teenage students.
The shots fired by masked gunmen, police say, fired from 2 passing vehicles, a dark-colored sedan and an SUV. The suspects quickly vacating the scene as Chicago police arrived, performing CPR on the 2 victims, who later succumbed to their injuries at Northwestern Memorial. The brazen attack leaving people stunned.
Something like a firecracker, you know, like a 10-15 shot. Boom, 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 boom.
Niggas did what they did and had to pay the consequences. How about blasting when I'm sliding and I be driving this thirsty shit? You would think a nigga bap if I told you about what I did. When I speak, it's only facts. Riding the strike, I told him keep on riding to this bitch on E. We see our op hop out, walk up down and shit. Now cars we getting on feet. Mask on, gloves on, tell my bro when we spinning, we got to do that shit neat.
Now, we're gonna show the aftermath. We have footage directly from the scene that shows Monty and Rob in their last moments. The pistol professor, Lil Jeff from the Bloodhounds, is notorious for mocking the ops that he has slayed in the streets on Instagram. Let's hear what Lil Jeff had to say about this drill, and we're gonna hear his announcement about a move he has to support his community with the school that he plans to open in Chicago. Let's take a listen.
Will start happening. Y'all know this by now. I went black for like a week, and poof. Where you at? Gotta go. After that one, poof. I came back, poof. I don't live them niggas though.
Lil Jeff would also mock his fallen ops by posting on Instagram. Tried to turn me down, but they turned me up. I graduated. Mocking the slaying that was committed at the school. You can also see Lil Jeff has 10 teardrop tattoos on his neck, and 2 of them are actually connected, which symbolize Monty and Lil Rob being slaughtered at school. Monty and Rob were flexing with the watches that they supposedly took from Bloodhounds and Lil Jeff. So this attack was not unprovoked.
Yeah. What did it say? Niggas ain't coming like, look, tell the ops, stop wearing that, stop wearing that fake ass
50K, nigga.
Tell the ops stop wearing that fake ass J, bitch. Trying to tell you.
We talking broad day.
You take this bitch off for him.
We got like 50K, damn. That fake ass AP they got down there, man. Y'all ain't fucking with
Fake ass AP.
I just turned.
BKN Shooter, Get Back Dot, filmed a music video where he was wearing the same watches, taunting the Bloodhounds. The Bloodhounds would not be happy about this because, for one, in the streets, when somebody takes your jewelry off of you is a clear sign of disrespect. And second, taking jewelry from ops is a favorite sport of the Bloodhounds, as you can see here. Lil Jeff doesn't go on these drills alone. His best friend, Bloodhound Q50, is the one that is always with him. Q50 and the Bloodhounds would end up in a gun battle with Ops Trap City, and he would suffer a leg injury. So you know Lil Jeff had to back up his main man and suit up as they went on a drill and took out his main op from Trap City in the back of an Uber, and he raps about it.
Caught one nigga lacking in the bowl. He looked up like it's all fucking ghost. He dead, won't get up no more.
We heard Lil Jeff say he caught him lacking in a bowl, which is short for fish bowl. We know that Ubers and cabs typically don't have tinted windows, and we see that the details of this slaying are outlined in the music video and in his own statements on Instagram. Hear him celebrate, and we're gonna touch on the article which shows that he was gunned down in the back seat, and he uses the same Draco in the music video dissing him, and he talks about using that Draco on the scene in the Instagram video.
Go ask my ops that Michael Drake put shit in park. Go ask my ops that Michael Drake, his ass ain't making fire. Go ask my ops that Michael Drake, his ass ain't get out that car. You know that? I was right there, you know that. Another nigga died while he was trying to get something to me. If I was you, I'd take the safe route and order Uber Eats. Quickest way for you to die is Ubers in the beach. Every time I see an Uber, I think about Buddy in the street. Pick him up, dead man, nigga stuck on man. You like broad shot back, so you name your man ring.
If we compare their Instagram live statements and the lyrics to the articles, you can see it matches up, as they did a drill and left the driver unharmed. The Uber driver would take Lil to the hospital, but he would succumb to his injuries. Lil Jeff and the Bloodhounds are proud of their work, and as you can see, they will proudly display on Instagram that they have done these drills and they are not scared to rap about it. But Lil Jeff has a new venture in mind, as he plans to open a drilling school. Let's hear the clip and hear what he has to say.
I'm taking niggas to killing school. Class start next week. You gotta at least have 2 bodies though. For I ain't coming with no. If you ain't got shit, I can't work with no beginners folk. You gotta at least have a 2. I'm gonna give y'all 2 minimum. I'm gonna start at 2 minimum, cause y'all know why I'm gonna start at 2 minimum. Now I'm just doing it for a tradition. I'm gonna start at 2 minimum, man. 2, you gotta have a minimum of 2. No, anything, you gotta have 2. You gotta have a minimum of 2 of them bitches to come to school. You just gonna sit your dumb ass in this seat, and whatever I say, do it. If you do anything scary, bitch, I'm smoking your ass. Nah, I'm just playing. I'ma have to though, cause now it's like I just thought you was ready and you lied. Now I gotta kill your ass.
Even though Lil Jeff is not actively attending school, he does have an academic leaning. As you can hear in this interview, he recommends to the children that we stay in school. Check it out.
Quinn, he asked about that shit. Well,
Always stay in school.
Stay in school too.
Always
Stay in school too. Graduate. I was playing a song earlier. You popped your head out.
Yeah, it's blended with another banger. In this video, we're talking about the Pistol Professor, Lil Jeff, who's claiming body number 11.
Fuck that shit, it's 11.
You gonna be 8 and I'ma scan your scary ass thing.
After his latest victim was found in an alleyway with shots to the neck. We know that Bloodyhound Lil Jeff is one of the latest savages emerging from the Chiraq trenches, and he's been on a music run, racking up thousands of views in the past months. Fans of Lil Jeff are concerned as they believe he's heading in the wrong direction as they witness him snort copious amounts of narcotics on Instagram and interviews, and he also goes to Instagram to celebrate his slayings. Let's take a listen at this celebration with Q50.
Hold your wrist up, nigga. Hey, when he play this, y'all know what the fuck going on.
I'm on my toes, bitch.
We got his soul. I wanna bust his toe. Don't play with him. He wanna, nigga, yeah. Shit ain't pretty. That shit ain't. I'm gonna bust your head.
Fuck that shit, it's 11.
You gonna be 8 and I'ma scan your scary ass to hell.
The streets are saying that Lil Jeff is the one responsible for taking the life of Khalil Dunbar, aka Baby KD. He was slayed on the 10800 block of South Indiana in the Roseland neighborhood in Chicago South Side, which is where the Bloodhounds dominate. Baby KD belonged to the gang A-Tray Mob Clay Way, and he was killed on the 12th of May. We know, according to Lil Jeff's Instagram activity, that he's been traveling back and forth to LA. If we pay attention to the article, it can be seen that the young man was assaulted in the alley, and he was left with several gunshot wounds to the neck. No suspects have been apprehended at this time. If we take a look at Lil Jeff's Instagram, we can see that he was in California right before, and then he came back to Chicago. When he came back to the Chiraq trenches, he had a drill to do, and that's when he allegedly took out Baby KD in an alleyway. Then he returned to California, and he posted a cryptic message on Instagram. On the 24th of May, he posted several photos with this King Von song in the background. Listen to the initial lyrics, and we'll compare them to the article.
Woke up, ain't doing no drive-by. Yo, MVP, that bitch my side. Just a wild little nigga from the south side. Nigga killed your homie, yo, need to come out. Woke up, ain't doing no drive-by. Yo, MVP, that bitch my side. Just a wild little nigga from the south side. Nigga killed your homie, yo, need to come out.
As we do a closer analysis of these lyrics that Lil Jeff chose to use, we can see that this was the second verse, so this was strategic, as on Instagram, you have to scroll over and choose the part of the song that you want selected. If we take a look at the lyrics, we can see that Lil Jeff chose to say he walks up and he doesn't do drive-bys. As King Von says in the article, it says that Khalil Dunbar was struck when he was in an alley on the 10800 block of South Indiana Avenue just before 5 p.m. on a Sunday, where he was hit in the neck. As we analyze the second bar that Lil Jeff used, you can hear, "You MVP that itch my sideline." We know that Kevin Durant is notorious for getting one MVP, and the op that Lil Jeff just caught allegedly was Baby KD, who went by Kev Durant on Instagram. Lil Jeff would return to LA after the drill, and that's when he would post that song. If we take a look at the third bar, we can see just a Lil Wild One from the south side. We know that the Bloodhounds and Lil Jeff are from the south side of Chicago, and we can also see that this drill also occurred on the south side of Chicago. we can see that baby KD's allies vow vengeance as a cryptic message was posted to Instagram by one of his friends. Take a look. We can see that this young man, 1013 Baby, posted a cutout with baby KD honoring him, saying blood is thicker than water. So, we'll see if the battle in the south side of Chicago intensifies as the Bloodhounds claim an 11th body and their ops vow to get vengeance for their fallen brother, baby KD. Rest in peace to the fallen. Here's an Instagram live where Lil Jeff admits to one of the drills I cover in that other video.
Hey, Rax, wake your bitch ass up, nigga. Swing that motherfucking door before I bounce out on your ass. Yeah, my live trying to backdoor you too. They say you off your P's. First nigga that got out blowing it was Lil Jeff. His ass had a Drake. Put his ass up on the show. I already died. I'm living my second life. I got reincarnated to the same person. Ooh, what's the odds? What's the odds of that, G? You better get him a pipe. Play with us at the end of his life. Fast like do like playing the shy. Stick bitch, she on fucking alright.
Yeah, it's Blender with another banger. In this video, we're talking about Lil Jeff, also known as the Pistol Professor, who was gunned down outside of a home while he was allegedly doing a drill in enemy territory. As many in the world learn about Lil Jeff's name for the first time, here on Blender Bars, we have been tracking the journey of this savage. But we're gonna talk about the story, and we're gonna break down the origin of the beef between him and his ops, and what led to this tragic event. Before we dive any deeper and discuss any details about his slaying and the story that led to this, we're gonna pay a moment of silence to Jeffrey Harris, also known as Lil Jeff. As we go back 3 years, we can see Lil Jeff was already sipping lean at 19 years old and wielding firearms, as we can see he had a handgun next to him and a Draco, while he holds a large stack of money. Lil Jeff would originate from Southside Chicago, and he would join the Drill City members off of 79th, who had an alliance with 67 Trap City and BKN Jungle. A slew of betrayals from his neighbors would transform the young man known as Lil Jeff into a savage leader of a faction known as the Bloodhounds, who was the most savage gang in Southside Chicago at the moment. Before we start diving into the stories that caused the rift between Lil Jeff and his ops, we're going to hear Lil Jeff's approach to music and his mindset behind his leadership style and how he would operate the Bloodhound faction.
I really not a rapper, I'm really doing this shit cause you know, that's what y'all want. I am not a rapper, I be really hey. I really not a rapper, I'm really doing this shit cause you know, that's what y'all want. I am not a rapper, I be really hey.
We heard that Lil Jeff makes it clear that he's not a typical rapper, that he's a driller, meaning he means what he talks about in his raps. Many rappers talk about sliding for their mans and getting get back, but Lil Jeff would take that to heart after losing a beloved member, Zaire Nelson, known as Z Money in the Chiraq streets. He was allegedly backdoored by Trap City, and he was dropped on while he was in his vehicle. When the ops found him, they unleashed fury. Zaire Nelson was known as a young man with a bright future, But on the tragic day of March 16th, his mother would receive a call that would transform her life. She was told that Z Money was found unresponsive and he was no longer with us. The scene would unfold into a tragic scene that would even make it to the news. According to this article, Z Money was taken to the hospital after being wounded at the Avalon Park while waiting for his friend who was getting some clothes tailored. His friend would shoot back at the assailants, but he was not able to save Z Money as he was taken to the hospital, and his mother was not even allowed into the room as he had to die alone, according to the article. The doctors would end up speaking to Z Money's mother and would tell her that he was dead on arrival. When she would ask how many times had he been hit, "We stopped counting at 29, said the doctor. The staff would agree to let Z Money's mother go see her son from the doorway. They didn't tell her anything about what happened. They only gave her an envelope full of resources. This tragic event would change the life of Lil Jeff as he would transform into a cold-hearted savage. After losing Z Money, he would tattoo him on his face and wear him everywhere he goes. He would vow to avenge his fallen brother. Q50 from the Bloodhounds, who was Lil Jeff's right-hand man, also tattooed Z Money on his face. Before we dive deeper into the story, we're gonna hear how Q50 earned his name.
My first kill, bust a nigga brain. Nigga spend 100 times, ain't killed thing. Bitch, we know I'm Bloodhound, don't see the chain. Double 50 shots, nigga, how I got my name. My first kill, bust a nigga brain. Nigga spend 100 times, ain't killed thing. Bitch, we know I'm Bloodhound, don't see the chain. Double 50 shots, nigga, how I got my name.
Q50 said he got his name from the 50-round drum. He also said that he caught an op with a headshot by taking out his brain. That was only his first one, but Q50 claims number 8 is next. Listen.
Fuck that shit, that's 11. You gonna be 8 and I'ma scan your scary ass thing. Fuck that shit, that's 11. You gonna be 8 and I'ma scan your scary ass thing.
Another Bloodhound member that has vowed vengeance for Lil Jeff is Bloodhound Vert, who used to be associated with Trap City, but after Z Money's slaying, he decided to swear loyalty to the Bloodhounds and vowed to get revenge. Let's take a look at some Instagram stories from the Bloodhounds from Q50 and Vert as they vowed to seek vengeance for Lil Jeff. Q50 would say, "Damn Fog, my big brother, my twin, my other half. Just like you said though, this ish wasn't gonna do none but make me worse. I'm done crying though. I'm just finna do what you told me to." Q50 would also say on Instagram, "Damn brother, we done did everything together from hoes to licks. I love TF out you fool. You my heart. You just left all this ish for your little brother to deal with, but you know I'm built for this. You know I'ma perform." What type of performance does Q50 have in mind? We understand that Q50 is ready to get retribution for the pistol professor, Lil Jeff. Now, let's see what Vert has to say on Instagram. We see that Vert says, "On my daughter, you know what time it is. I'll cry later, shorty," with a blood emoji and a heart. He's paying tribute to the pistol professor, but he's also swearing on his daughter that the ops know what time it is. Q50 and Vert were the main Bloodhounds that stuck by Lil Jeff's side after the slaying of Z Money. The tension got so high after the slaying of Z Money that the Bloodhounds wouldn't even let Trap City operate on their block. They would spin it relentlessly, trying to get revenge for Z Money.
We the reason they blocks always on spot. I'm the reason why the Glocks always get shot. We the reason they can't trap on they blocks. Coming out the Dre, make a pussy nigga hot. We the reason they blocks always on spot. I'm the reason why the Glocks always get shot. We the reason they can't trap on they blocks. Coming out the Dre, make a
He also mentions in another song that his enemies are individuals that he grew up with. Let's take a listen.
Drop a sour. Fuck my ops, them niggas hoes, and we can get it on. 30 shots up in my Glock on the back of fully on it. Slap up in the same bed with the niggas I'm spinning on. Niggas hoes, they ain't your mans, watch who you call your bro. Jump this gate until this day, that nigga still drop a sour. Fuck my ops, them niggas hoes, and we can get it on. 30 shots up in my Glock on the back of fully on it. Slap up in the same bed with the niggas I'm spinning on. Niggas.
Another notable Bloodhound member is JB Bin Laden, who's a legendary Chiraq soldier who has been in the Chicago streets ever since L.A. Capone was around. JB was great friends with L.A. Capone, and he's actually one of the individuals responsible for bringing the Bloodhound influence to the 79th area where Lil Jeff was growing up, and he allegedly taught Lil Jeff how to run drills, according to the streets. JB was also allegedly with L.A. Capone just minutes before he was tragically slayed.
Niggas down, I ain't answer when she called. I was busy dumping pounds out of traffic with my dogs. We want blood, I'm a hound, baby. I ain't tryna cuff it. Cloud, I ain't gon' diss. Don't say my name. We sending niggas to the clouds. I done seen a couple brains. I need to be a rolling loud. Ain't no comment, my little brothers down. They on bullshit right now. Once a nigga catches first one, you feel like you need a pal. Even though a nigga rap, I still be rapping around the town. Making niggas change they blocks, so we be clapping niggas down.
We just heard JB say that he's a bloodhound. He also said that his lil bros, being Lil Jeff and Q50, can't be calmed down right now cause they're on some bull. He also says that once they caught their first body, they felt like they had to send them up another one. Remember that Q50 also raps about catching his first body, and it was also a headshot. And you can hear that JB said that he's witnessed a lot of brains. So, it might be a coincidence, or it might be that JB was also the instructor of Q50. Now we're gonna dive into the details of the drill that gave Lil Jeff his infamy across the Chiraq streets when he did a drill as Get Back on BKN members Lil Rob and Monty outside of their school after he got his watches and Draco stolen, allegedly.
Fire in the Loop in the middle of the day, leaving 2 high school students dead and police looking for suspects. Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ben Bradley.
And I'm Lourdes Duarte. WGN's Julian Cruz is live on the scene in the Loop with more.
Well, Lourdes and Ben, 2 Chicago charter school students ages 16 and 17 years of age respectively rushed to Northwestern Memorial Hospital this afternoon where they were pronounced dead after a brutal drive-by attack near Washington and Wabash.
Approximately 12:25 today, several students were exiting the Innovations High School when 2 cars pulled up and a group of individuals exited said vehicles, fired multiple times, striking 2 of the teenage students.
The shots fired by masked gunmen, police say, fired from 2 passing vehicles, a dark-colored sedan and an SUV. The suspects quickly vacating the scene as Chicago police arrived, performing CPR on the 2 victims who later succumbed to their injuries at Northwestern Memorial. The brazen attack leaving people stunned.
Something like a firecracker, you know, like a 10-15 shot. Boom, 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 boom.
Niggas did what they did and had to pay the consequences. How about blasting when I'm sliding and I be driving this thirsty shit? You would think a nigga bap if I told you about what I did. When I speak, it's only facts. Riding the strike, I told him keep on riding to this bitch on E. We see our op hop out, walk up down and shit. Now cars, we getting on feet. Mask on, gloves on, tell my bro when we spinning, we got to do that shit neat.
Now, we're gonna show the aftermath. We have footage directly from the scene that shows Monty and Rob in their last moments. Jeff was infamous for mocking his fallen enemies on Instagram. I made a video that shows what happened after he did that drill at the school, and then he also did a drill with Q50 as Get Back when they hit him in the leg. Then they went to spin on Trap City and took out Lil. We can see that the Bloodhounds were used to pulling up to the block where they wanted to see the ops and then just started chasing them down or dumping rounds. But this time, when Lil Jeff went on a mission, it did not go as expected. Lil Jeff went onto Trap City territory on June 8th and he was waiting on an op's house. Lil Jeff and the Bloodhounds would exit their vehicles as they sighted their enemies. Lil Jeff would make chase and he would draw his weapon and start firing shots. Trap City would return fire as they were ready for this attack, and then we can see Lil Jeff being struck as he fell down. Then we can see the vehicle that they came in drive off. But don't think the Bloodhounds finished the job there and left Lil Jeff on the scene. They would return, but the police would have them surveilled all the way back to the hospital, and we have the phone call.
King 3937, Wisconsin Place, just dropped off a victim at UFC. They're going northbound on Maryland. It's a black SUV with Wisconsin Place. Adam Lincoln King 3937, northbound Maryland.
Make sure 33 knows that.
All the threes?
Yes, can you repeat that?
I was look for a black SUV, Adam Lincoln King 3937 with Wisconsin Place. They just dropped off a victim at UFC that was shot.
10-4.
And that vehicle stolen.
306 Adam.
306 Adam.
Did any of the pings drop on the even side of roads in the T alley? We got a couple spent casings where this car is wrecked.
302 Sam.
That's a negative, and squad, we just got a ping for that Wisconsin plate at 56 and Alice.
CRV.
And 223 squad, it was black in color.
Yep, all black in color, Honda CRV 2020. It's stolen too, out of Wisconsin. UFC, you get the question? All the threes go. No problem. Threes go.
Hey, squad, we landed, but we just got notification from a detective that another victim was dropped off here with a GSW to the chest. Was dropped off in a white Acura. That's sped on.
Did he get a plate for that white Acura?
Does that make that 2 victims then?
Yes, ma'am. 324, you got that? We got 2 victims. And all the threes go.
All the detective got was partial plate of Charlie Boy on that white Acura.
We're going to send a message around for that white Acura as well. For the Charlie Boy partial plate, Charlie Boy white Acura dropped off a second victim, possibly involved in this shooting as well. We'll find out. All the threes, can you get all the information and let 324 and us know as soon as possible? Until then, I'm going to put a 041 Adam 324 to get the ball rolling.
Sam.
302 Sam, go.
Yeah, that stolen Honda just hit at 57 in Lakeshore going northbound.
Alright, that stolen Honda or CRV going northbound from 57 in Lakeshore. We sending another message around.
323.
323, go.
Just to clarify, is the second victim being brought to UFC?
He's already there. He just dropped him off. No problem. No, negative on history. Nothing there.
Alright, no.
310.
310.
Just got off the phone with all the threes. The second GSW victim is from here.
Alright, so it is confirmed we do got 2 bona fide shots, all from the location of them burning. On road. 333, I know it's kind of busy, but I need you to give me some kind of info, how many gunshot wounds, some conditions for both victims.
10-4 squad, give us a minute.
No problem.
All the threes.
All the 3.
Squad, do we have 2 victims from 66 and Rhodes?
Yes, we do. So we had one dropped in off by that stolen Wisconsin plate Honda CRV, then a white Acura partial plates of Charlie Boy. They dropped off a second victim, and they all related.
Okay, so what we're being told is that we only have 2 gunshot wound victims here. One was dropped off about 40 minutes ago. That came from UFC, and then we have others from 66 and Rhodes.
Okay, 10-4. Somebody talk to the guys and let them tell us where they got shot at. 310.
Alright, just talk to all the threes. The GSW to the shot victim, that's going to be ours. Don't know if the Wisconsin plate is correlated with the first person or the second person. The staff at UFC never saw the person being dropped off. Supposedly there is another officer, I believe from a different district, dealing with that other person's shot that happened about a half hour ago.
10-4. Alright, so we only got 1 shot, and that's the one to the GSW to the chest. Okay. We got like all the threes, you got like a approximate age wrong, so we can just do a preliminary notify.
Right now all we have is a name, Jeffrey Harris, male 1. We got more information. The 2 individuals that brought in the victim, they carried him in, and then Acura, wearing red Nike shoes, and the other person behind all black Nike jacket.
Why did your bitch ass run? What's up all the weed, folks? Yeah, I know what's so crazy though. Let me show y'all something. Come on, these bitches is a trophy gang. This shit go everywhere I go, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna never get rid of these shoes. I gotta keep these bitches with me. These bitches coming to the grave. Yeah, search me.
What you on, bro?
Shit. How you coming?
And I smacked this bitch up. Why niggas comment?
Bam!
No, hell no, little bro.
Hey,
You
fuck
smacked
you,
it too?
old ass man. Fuck
Hey,
out
look.
my page,
Hey,
man.
look.
I ain't no
Hey,
little shit, bitch. Bye. Bye.
goofy ass nigga.
Bye.
Hey, Jeff.
Yeah, so old ass man. You better stop playing.
Hey, old ass
your
goofies
L
in the
and
way
go
they
in
better
on
get in
that.
line.
Hold on, folks.
Hey, you say he trying to come around the game. You was saying something. I had to get down on the phone.
Hey, Storm. How you coming? I just said I just saying on my shit. Take it out the joke. I'll show you, man. You said what?
Bro, how you coming? Who is that?
Do that.
Yeah,
bitch.
all
you gotta do is
Who is that? This Dre. What the fuck is that?
All that old goofy ass shit. Get your old grown goofy ass on.
Hey, look, who said this here? Charlie, cool. I have that. Boy, ain't no shit. Huh? fucking with Lil
That
Jeff, man. He a
6'3"
bug,
nutso nigga.
folks.
Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all who just got his ass cooked. That nigga in the comments mad. Him right there. It wasn't him, but it was his
Hey, he a
number.
bug, folks.
He just got me showing another watch. You know what that mean? He telling me come take that too.
Shit. Tell him we should have got this off his ass.
Damn,
Which one
I'm
you
gonna
had
show
on?
y'all. Look,
What bracelet he had on?
it's him right here. Ooh,
Now
icy as
1,600
hell.
they
He
claiming
ain't
him
had
now.
none of this shit.
What a bracelet at?
Man, look, we exposing
Rollie?
this nigga, cuz his ass is
Show
fucking.
that bitch. We got that. We got an AP already, Stone.
I'm having my way and
I'm feeling good, get the fuck out my face.
It's just one nigga I want dead, and I can't lie. This shit fucking with my pride, cause how the fuck he's still alive? He's still alive. We had that drop of mister. Yeah, I'm in my bag. This nigga fucking tripping.
Bro, I ain't made no new music, ain't.
This nigga fucking tripping. Doggy ball, pull me to the side, said, bro, be patient. They be catching. That's the thing, they ain't gonna die. I'm about to show you how I come you a nigga that's like, we're seeing his phone and shit. Jam out on him, run down on him. 240, bro, got a new.
Damn. I swear you been out fall, pussy. You been out fall, pussy. You been out trip.
Niggas ain't running away from the switch. They get nasty. Niggas just stay over top, not having any way and shit.
I just be laughing because I can rap on your man. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Hey, listen. Hey, look. Nigga, the trenches know that we up. Nigga, these bitches know that we up. We caught a body and make a statement. I guess it still ain't resting, huh? What you on here with a button or something?
You homie a year though.
Watch them die. That shit just wasn't enough.
I'm looking for Nick. I want little Nick because Lil Raekwon ain't
Cause
enough.
ain't hitting enough.
We come. Ain't no death split. When I send that shit, you already know they niggas was good on the side. We got different spots. Lost too. Niggas was good on the green mouth. You shit they can't do. Come to fuck them bitches. It's just that they fuck. We fuck better. Hello, Mary.
Reports of shots fired at 6649 S Rhodes. We are hearing an update from the scene. The victim who was gunned down was the pistol professor, also known as Lil Jeff. The streets say Lil Jeff had 11 bodies, and he was a serious stepper. His ops are alleged to be mocking his death, and his bloodhounds are preparing for war.